going to make some remarks later on and kind of tell you guys how all this is going to work. It's a little bit of an untraditional groundbreaking. We have some fun tools. But what I'm going to do right now is introduce the Mayor of Richardson, Mayor Bob Townsend.
Well, thank you very much, Bill. I'm really happy for this opportunity to be here to talk at such a wonderful event. You know, I have a lot to say about the city of Richardson. You know, we're the homes of many major high-tech companies. We are known as the telecom corridor, as you know. And we also have a great quality of life here in Richardson. And, you know, it's going to be enhanced soon with all the new facilities that are being built from our 2010 bond program. Such our new gymnastics center, our new rec center, our new aquatic center, and so on. You know, we have hundreds of millions of dollars in major developments underway here in our city or being planned for our city. You know, but even with all that, the one question I get asked the most often is, when is the Alamo Drafthouse going to be open? You know, it's without a doubt one of the most anticipated developments that we've seen in Richardson in a while. But it's not just in Richardson, but it seems that everybody in the Metroplex knows about the Alamo Drafthouse. They must have spent some time down in Austin. And Richardson is really excited to be really the launch point for the first Alamo Drafthouse in the Metroplex. Now, we are a perfect community for this movie theater. We sit at a perfect location. We are home to the telecom corridor. We sit at the crossroads of three major road arteries, and we have access to the DART rail stations. So we are a perfect location for this facility. And with the arrival of Alamo, we will continue to not only have entertainment value, but our cultural value as well. And on behalf of the city of Richardson, I just want to say, welcome to the community. We are more than excited to have you here. In fact, I dare say that there are some people in this community that are just giddy about you coming. Thank you very much.
All right. Next, I'm going to introduce the CEO of the Richardson Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Bill Struhl.
Bill and I share something in common. Neither of us are sure how to pronounce our last names. Thank you, Bill. And Sue Walker met Bill DiGaetano, and she had worked in Austin during the heyday of bringing in all the semiconductor plants and big UT Austin fan and all those things, knew about the reputation of Alamo Drafthouse, and brought this opportunity to Hartman and to others. And I just think that Sue's a real unsung hero, and I want to just say thank you in front of everybody here. Job well done. So normally, you know, we would bring some scissors to a ribbon cutting. This is a groundbreaking. But for all of you that have ties on, shame on you. I mean, don't you get it? This is a groundbreaking for Alamo Drafthouse. I mean, what are you doing? What a great day. Take those ties off, my God. So, you know, the last thing I just want to say is that we have strived in Richardson to build a reputation as a great place to live and to work. And now, through the efforts of a lot of folks, and Bill, you and your dad and the whole team, we're going to be a great place to play. And I just want to thank you for bringing a little of that Austin weirdness to Richardson. We need a little bit more funkiness here in Richardson. Thank you very much.
All right. The next gentleman I'm going to introduce is Michael Kane. Michael was a very powerful force for us at our Chamber of Commerce meeting. He came and spoke on Alamo's behalf, and so we wanted to have him here today. Michael's the principal at Trinity Diversified Film Fund. He's the president at M3 Films LLC. and he's the founding artistic director and former chairman of the Dallas International Film Festival.
Thank you, Bill. On behalf of the film industry, which I guess we all know film has been really good to Texas, and film is bigger in Texas. And it's kind of an amazing union to think that the synergy, one of my favorite things about going down to Austin is actually the Alamo Drafthouse. And when you look at festivals like South by Southwest and the Austin Film Festival, I think a lot of the credit for the vibe and the energy came from the fact that they are at the Alamo Drafthouse. And so to bring that to the DFW area, I mean, didn't Alamo Drafthouse DFW sound good? Isn't that nice? There's 13 film festivals in the DFW area, and there's the Dallas Video Fest that just finished. You have the Lone Star International Film Festival that's going to be coming up in November. We've got things like the Austin Film Festival that's just ending right now, South by Southwest that's kicking up, and then the Dallas International Film Festival next April. And I can say we're all thrilled and excited about the possibility of coming to Richardson and doing more programs up in Richardson. Some of my best memories as a child were actually watching films in Richardson. Jaws, Raiders of the Lost Ark, was traveling over to the big theaters. And even as I moved to Dallas, I've always wanted to come back and do something up here. So I just want to say great job, Richardson, bringing Alamo Drafthouse, and great job, Alamo Drafthouse. We look forward to supporting you on behalf of the film industry. Thank you.
All right. We like to do unusual groundbreakings. There's a few people that... I won't do that. I'll put it down right here.
Thank you.
Of course. There's a few people we want to thank. This is a big process, and it's a long process, and I will not be able to thank everybody here today. First and foremost, I'm going to thank my beautiful wife, who's sitting right there. So everybody look and wave and give her a round of applause. We wrote this business plan 3 years ago, and it has it's been a labor of love and something that we've put our hearts and souls into, so we're very happy to bring it here. I'd also like to thank my business partner and father, the CEO of Alamo DFW, Bill Digitano. Again, this is a big process, and one of the key players is our landlord here, the CEO, Al Hartman of High REIT, and locally, David Wheeler, the Executive VP of Hartman REIT, who offices here in Dallas. The Richardson City, ourselves, and the neighborhoods here, and DFW as a whole, is lucky to have an extremely innovative and flexible landlord that wants to turn this center into something completely filled and something very different than that's ever been seen here before in DFW, and we are working hard to get that done. Bill talked about Sue being an unsung hero. There's another unsung hero, a few that got this done, and one of those is Tyler Isbell of SRS Realty. Tyler approached me 9 months ago, 12 months ago with this. Sue had contacted him, and through the process, I probably told Tyler 24 times that they're too far apart, the steel isn't going to make it, and Tyler, just like a pit bull, would not let go of it. And he is one of the big reasons that Alamo is here in Richardson, and we're extremely happy that he didn't let go of it and worked to get the landlord to see the value of Alamo in Richardson. Tyler's counterpart, and I think they kind of mommy-daddied me a little and played good cop, bad cop on me. Frank Bullock of SRS as well was an integral part in this. And Tyler would hit me hard, and Frank would hit us soft, and this was a space we always wanted to come into, and I'm glad that we were able to get it done. Richardson as a retail consultant, and this is a funny story because this happened maybe 18 months ago, but Jason Claunch of Catalyst Commercial is the first person that ever put me in touch with Sue Walker at an event. And and again, another unsung hero. He put us in touch with Sue and put us on our radar, and Sue got Alamo on the city's radar. And so thank you very much, Jason. And then last and certainly not least, the city of Richardson has great partners in their neighborhoods. When we showed up for the chamber meeting, there was about 100 people from the neighborhood there, and a retailer and an operator typically sees that and is very scared. It usually means that they don't want us there. This was the complete opposite, and thanks to the work of Andrew Laska, who's the president of the Richardson Heights Neighborhood Association, and others, they came out in force in support of Alamo, and definitely helped us get into this space. So thank you, all the neighborhoods, and Andrew Laska as well. And then finally, Janet Depew, who's been another instrumental force in pushing this forward. And again, it's been a push-pull from all these sides that worked this and got it to the finish line. So thank you all, and for everybody I didn't mention, thank you as well. So what we're going to do here today is bring the City Council up and a few other people, and we're going to take the word groundbreaking literally. We have waivers to sign. You'll need 2 forms of picture ID, and we have a notary in the back. No, I'm kidding. We probably won't break anything unless we really want to, but we do have some very fun tools and implements to take some photos with, and in Alamo fashion, we would like to take some wacky photos. Perhaps the mayor can hold the dynamite plunger, something of that nature. But that's really what we'll be doing after this. Before that, I want to tell you a little bit about the theater. There's been a lot of questions about the theater and what we're all about. Alamo Drafthouse is a first-run movie theater. We show first-run movies and alternative content, and that's what we're about. Our alternative content is everything from quote-alongs to old action films where we hand out cap guns so people can shoot along with the movie. We show Jaws every year on the lake in Austin, and everybody's in inner tubes, and we hire scuba divers to mess with them during the film. So that's what we call alternative content. We like to take things to the next level, and we're very much showmen. The theater here in Richardson will feature 7 auditoriums. The smallest will be 45 seats, which is great for private and community events, and the largest will be 255 seats with a 60-foot screen, which will be the largest in Alamo history. We'll also have a separate lounge and patio area, which I think the patio will be coming out right there. And this is a place for both regional and hopefully the neighborhoods and community to come and participate and have a neighborhood restaurant and bar that they can come to whether they're seeing a movie or not. So thank you again for coming out today, and we'd like to